Hey everybody, John Ferris here, and today I want to talk about something small that makes a big difference when you're working with R, Quarto, or really any data project, and that's file paths. But before we do, if you're into real-world valuation methods, appraisal workflows, or data analytics, take a minute, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow, and I've got more content like this coming. Now, file paths may not sound that exciting, but if you've ever tried to rerun a child document, or maybe share some code with a colleague, or forget about it, change your computer, you know how frustrating broken file paths can be. Today, I want to walk you through fixed file paths, relative file paths, and why I am now a believer in the here package. Let's get into this. Okay, I've got RStudio open here and I have a Quarto document, and we've got the read R package ready to go. We'll go ahead and run that so we can run this file path down here. So this first code chunk includes a fixed file path right here, and it is just going to go to this data folder, and it's going to get the sales.csv file out. That's exactly where that is. Let's just go back to our base project folder. We run this package. Doesn't really matter where we are if we're in a package, because we have a fixed file path that tells R exactly where this file is. We're going to store this as data frame 1. Going to close the results here. Works no problem, right? But if we move this document to another location on the computer, it'll still work fine. If we move it to a different computer, it's probably not going to work unless that computer has the exact same name as this computer and the exact same file path setup. If you share it with somebody else, not going to work. There's no relative file path. It's always going to look for that exact location. Move it to your laptop like mine. It's got a different name on that computer. It doesn't work. The next chunk is a step up from that. It works really well. And I've used it in a lot of different documents. It does tend to break, and there's a couple places it doesn't work, and we'll take a look at that. And we'll see some examples with it not working here pretty quickly. So we've got this relative file path. We're looking for the sales.csv file in the data folder, right? Okay, we run that, we get an error. Why? Because the using here.qmd file is located in this scripts folder. Here is the folder here, or the file here. Although this would work if we were at the project level, it would open this folder and go to the sales.csv file. We're not, so we have to put in some directions, tell it to go up a folder, then run it. Now it will work. And this becomes an issue when you start rendering documents. The rendering occurs from the base project root folder. So if we try to render this, it will go out to the project folder, which is here. It will look for this data folder. But if we have this relative file path, it's going to go outside our project folder and try to come back. It can mess things up there if you're trying to switch between running and rendering. So the next logical step forward is the here package. The here package works in a slightly different way. And this is kind of where my story changes. You know, I'd heard other appraisers and analysts mention the here package, and I kind of ignored it up until really about this week. I thought I already know how to write my paths. It works well. But as my projects grew a little bit more complicated, I included some more child documents. And when I would try to test those, I would keep having to change this relative file path because I would be switching from rendering and running. And we would have to go back and forth to fix those. And I would forget to fix one, try to render. So the here package, we can install it using install.packages here, and then we can library the package. And what this does, the here function tells it to go to the root project folder, no matter where we are, look in the data folder and look for this file. And it works whether you run it or whether you render the document. And that has made all the difference for me. So let's take a look at some real world examples here so you can see exactly how this works and why I'm now a fan of the here package. Okay, I've got this real world example here, and this is a parent document in that there's really no code in this document except for loading these packages. I like the Pacman package for loading packages, and we can get into that in another video. But we're just going to load tidyverse here and here. And we're going to render this document. And when we render it, it's going to call this child document. And we're using the here function in the child document location. It tells R to look in the scripts folder. So here always defaults to the base root folder of the project. So it's going to automatically detect the root folder for the project. Then it's going to look for a folder called scripts. Then it's going to look for a file called ma.qmd. And we can see that here in the scripts folder. Here's the ma.qmd file. We can open that and you see it has a relative file path in here. And then it's going to build a histogram. So let's go back to the example.qmd and we are just going to click render. Render the document and we'll see our results here in the viewer window. There's the code for our histogram. There's our histogram. Everything worked perfectly. Okay, what if we want to work on this histogram? And let's clear our environment. So we have no data here. Okay, we want to read in this file from the data folder. Okay, here's the sales.rds file. Let's try running that chunk. We get an error because a relative file path, it starts from the folder where this document is located. The MA document is located in the scripts folder. There's no data folder here. So we have to tell it to go out of the scripts folder, go up a level, then look for the data folder, go down into it and get sales. We run that. Now that works. Now if we go back to the example, we save that like that, and we try to render. When you render, it uses the parent document and it uses the project root folder when you render. So now we've got a broken file path in our child document. So what do? We change this to the here package. The here package lets us work either way. So we change this code to here, and then we always separate. Instead of using the slashes, we're just going to use commas to separate our folders and files. We need one more parenthesis to close out the read_rds function. Now, this will work whether we run the chunk, and let's sweep this away so we can see that it works. We can run it here. It works no problem. We'll clear that out. Again, we're going to save this. Let's go back to the example document, parent document, and we'll render it, and that should work again. There we go. Worked without a hitch. Here's my honest takeaway. I should have listened earlier. The here package, it isn't complicated. It doesn't require you to restructure your entire workflow, but once you use it, especially if you're like me doing appraisals, market studies, or working with modular Quarto docs, it just makes everything smoother. You focus on the analysis, not the file paths. I'm a believer now. If you're not using here yet, I highly recommend giving it a try. So, one last request. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world valuation and data analysis content, and drop a comment if you want me to dive deeper into RStudio workflows or appraisers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.